Pinat Media, Marti Blagborough, go check him out, yeah? Listen. Growing up I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith has fallen beneath your knees. The people need someone like me to show them photography in public is not a crime, you'll see. Marty, go grab the camera, the order is live and ready. They got mad, though it's legal, abusing power, the petty. The donuts must be forgetting the founder of Pinat Media. You're leaving them sweating, going live on YouTube, you can see them regretting. This ain't a joke, I ain't playing around. Section 43 ain't working if I see you about. I'm the legal representation all over my nation, so be ready to see me, piggy, I will blow your house down.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if it is your first time around here. So as you can probably see from the thumbnail, or sorry, not the thumbnail, the title, we've got an update on this. So there, as you could see, we've got Sergeant Allen of Humberside Police. I believe he may be attached to the Urban Protection Division, because that's what it said outside of his van, but yeah, I can't confirm nor deny that. But as you saw, if you've seen the video in full, you'll have seen me say, I'm going to come after you for this, you know. My legal team will come after you for this. And hey, I don't tell lies, me guys. So, what the outcome is, I've made the complaints by the blind. I've got the outcome today. I've got it in front of me right here. So, let me tell you what's been said in the outcome. So let me just be clear first. I made the complaint to the Police Professional Standards Department, and I said that I was falsely imprisoned by Sergeant Allen, contrary to Offences Against the Person Act 1861, and I was also battered by Mr. Allen due to Section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act 1988. He put hands on me, put me in the back of the car, battery, false imprisonment. Now, I made this complaint to the police on not long after, anyway. So this is the letter back. Dear Mr. Blagborough, with reference to your recent complaint, blah blah blah, I am sorry that you have had cause to make a complaint about this force. This has been recorded under Schedule 3 of the Police Reform Act 2002. A copy of how your complaint has been recorded is enclosed. Please quote so and so, reference number. So on the basis of the information provided, I have determined that the service provided was not acceptable. Now when the police say not acceptable, that is that's their way of saying, we fucked up big time. That's what that means. The reason for my determination are as follows. You recently contacted this force to complain regarding an incident which occurred on the 7th of September 2021, whereby you were detained by an officer outside Barton Police Station after you and another male had been filming the station and vehicles parked behind it. You allege that you were detained by the officer and subsequently restrained on suspicion of being a terrorist. That is what he said. And you state that there were no reasonable grounds to suspect you of being a terrorist. You state in your complaint submission that your recording of the incident in question was uploaded to the internet. This has been identified and viewed by a member of staff from this department. It is apparent from both the video recording of the incident and your YouTube profile that your visit to the police station on this occasion is part of the recently emerging auditing trend whereby interactions are engineered with officers to establish whether the auditor will be challenged. Officers regarding the filming of police stations and associated vehicles. In light of this trend, guidance has been circulated nationally on this behaviour to enable officers to better respond to such activity. So that is in reference to the new ACPO NPCC guidance that went out shortly after Lee Burke's attack. They attacked Lee Burke's, what I mean by that, I'm sure you knew what I meant. It is apparent on this occasion that you were attending Barton Police Station to perform an audit as part of the generation of content for social media. I note that the officer does not engage with you cordially from the outset and does little to politely establish the reason for your filming on the day in question prior to your being detained. As such, and in line with national guidance, it is apparent that on this occasion there were no reasonable grounds to suspect that you were engaged in terrorist-related activities, obviously. On this basis, I can only determine that there was not sufficient grounds to detain you on this occasion, nor was there therefore any basis to restrain you. I would however highlight that the restraint used against you appears only to amount to you being compliantly escorted to the rear of a police vehicle to enable the officer to perform further inquiries. Doesn't matter whether it was compliantly or not. So what if I'd have fought against it, would it have been any different? The answer to that is no, by the way. In light of my above assessment, I can only conclude that the service which was provided on this occasion was not acceptable. Therefore, I wish to offer you an apology on behalf of the force, Humberside Police, for how you were treated during the incident in question. I am hopeful that this letter will go some way to making you feel better and your sense of grievance with this force. I note in your submission that you intend to take legal action. Absolutely, we'll come on to that in a rolling moment. But this is the complaints process and we don't have any influence or involvement with such thing. I would suggest that if you intend to make any request for remuneration from the force, that you do so by contacting the Force Legal Services Unit at the address shown above. No, thank you. My legal team will do that. Big up HNK. Therefore, the reasonable and proportionate outcome for your complaint is that the officer will be referred to the Reflective Practice Review process. Details of this process are explained in Key Facts Sheet RP/5 attached to this letter. It doesn't actually explain much. Should you not agree with the outcome, come back to us, blah blah blah. You've got 29 days to come back to us, blah blah blah. This RP5 Key Facts, it just says how they're basically gonna talk to him and say, look at this, reflect on it, don't do it again, blah blah blah. That's all they're gonna do. So obviously I have contacted my legal team and they are going to take action against Humberside Police for the said offences against myself. I am pretty sure that News Now Yorkshire will also be taking civil litigation towards Humberside Police due to himself also being detained. So let's try call Mr. Allen, see if he answers. Hello, Mr. Allen. Glad you could answer the phone.
It is a pleasure to have my fat, ugly face here, Martin.
Yeah, well, you know. Would you like to tell my viewers a bit about yourself? Or what you do? Seems about right for him, doesn't it? Seems about right. Well, just thought I'd let you know, Mr. Allen, that you're an absolute prick. And I'm going to take civil action against you because you acted like a prick.
No, God!
Yes, like that. I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to sue your force. Yeah, mainly your force, but I'm still going to get you a good telling off. So, how much do you reckon they're going to pay me out? What do you reckon?
What? What?
Anything you'd like to say?
No, God, please!
Way too late for that, Sergeant Allen. Way too late for that.
I'm sorry!
So anyway, that's what he had to say, guys, but I won't take it as gospel because, you know, they all talk crap. So, guys, that is my update for you on this, and I will stick the full video in the link below. If you haven't seen it, you can go check it out. And as always, guys, I will keep you updated on every step of the way through the civil process as and when it is suitable to do so. I'm not going to put any cards out on the table without clearance, let's say, from the legal team. But guys, listen, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy getting the updates. I know, but people always ask me, what happened? Well, this is what's happening right now, guys. So until the next one, as always, you know what's coming. Stay safe, peace and respect.